Okay guys, I just finished. Sorry for the angle, it's weird as hell because I'm driving and I don't, over here it's kind of like jiggling a lot, but I just came from a pickup that I did online. There's this other guy that does cameras, his name is Carlos, and he has a lot of these cameras already, but he sent me the link. He's like, yo, I got so many of these cameras already, maybe you want it, here you go. And it's a good deal. $100 for both camcorders. They use SD cards. They're a lot less problematic than the tape ones, and they're just more modern. Yeah, it was literally in the heart of the ghetto. My car was like jombling everywhere because the roads were all fucked. And then I had to go meet him like at the dumpsters. But he was so sketchy. He seemed like a nice guy, but he was so sketchy. Like, I don't know. It's just sketch central. And his profile looked like he sold a few things, but I don't like that area. It's just scary for me. Being a woman, you know, get raped and get mugged and get sex trafficked. But yeah, it was kind of scary. I didn't even want to test the stuff while he was there just because the area is so super sketch. It's like an area called Weston, which isn't too, I mean, there's parts of it where it's decent, but that part was not decent at all. No bueno. Anyway, I'm gonna get a poutine because bitch be hungry. So we just came from that pickup. Everything seems to be working fine. I kind of tested everything. I mean, I don't know if the charges work, but these are really cool little camcorders. Like, I feel like these are at least $200 a piece.
Store to the internal memory.
I love that. So very retro. But it seems to be working, guys. Look. I love the other one so much more. Look at this one. This one is so cool. It's like a little gun. And you can just do it like this. So, I think I had one of these like in 2009. So that's kind of cool. How do you zoom in and out? Oh, there we go. Zoom. That's cool. Yeah, so they all seem to be working, so that's kind of good, I guess. Yeah, so we got these two cameras for $100. That's a freaking deal and a half. And I believe it comes with both the chargers. There we go. Cool, yay. I hope they're not stolen though. I mean, I don't want to assume anything. This has a little bit of wear on me, but that's nothing. I mean, it's old. Yeah, that was worth the drive. It was a 30-minute drive to and from, so. I'm just waiting in line for my poutine. Yeah, so that's kind of like the life of a reseller. Like, just sometimes you know, you get a deal online, you freaking drive to the ghetto, risk your life in order to get a deal. I'm gonna sell each of them for like, I don't know. I think the point one, maybe 200. And then the smaller one, maybe both 200, I think, yeah. I think I'll do both 200 and I'll add SD cards to both of them. Or, I think it started recording, so there might be like an SD card in it. Oh, there's internal memory, so. Yeah. But I still love what I do. Like, I love being a reseller and thrifter just because it's just the freedom of it and the excitement of it, finding things. Like today when I went garage selling with Daniel, he was just so excited to find like the vintage t-shirts that he did because they're very like hard to find and graily. And And just to see like the happiness on his face was, you know, worth it enough for me to go garage sailing. Unfortunately, one of the cameras that I garage sailed was broken, and the DVD player and VHS for $2 were broken. Yep. That's okay. That's the name of the game. That happened to me last weekend too, I think. Yeah, it was something like that. Yeah, it did. Yeah, the DVD player that I got last weekend was broken. So, what's up with that? But even if I had tested it there, it still would have plugged in, but nothing was opening, but whatever, I don't care. Luckily, it was only $2. So my sister's husband, which I guess my brother-in-law, took my car to a mechanic because he has a friend who's a mechanic, and there's something wrong with my car again. So, with my luck, he said that the brake disc was warped, and that's why when I'm braking, it's pulsating. Like, yeah, so it's gonna cost me about $250 plus parts to get that fixed, which I feel like is reasonable. I feel like that's worth it, but I don't know. I just need to really make some sales right now. I really need to make some sales in terms of, yeah, sell some cameras, sell some purses or whatever, because we need to get that fixed. And then my air conditioning needs to be fixed too, so. Like right now it's boiling hot, guys. It's like 30 degrees and I'm hot AF. I need to get me a Coke, a Coke Zero from McDonald's. It's only $1 or something. And that's why I like working with Daniel as business partners, because it's like he actually found me a few of the cameras because he asked. I didn't ask. Sometimes I'm shy to ask, which that's not how you should be in business, but he asked for me and I got. Like, one of the cameras was broken though, the other one worked. So, but I mean, the other camera did have an SD card, so that was worth the $10 for the SD card, because that's how much an SD card costs anyway. But yeah. And his event is tomorrow, so hope it goes well for him. I offered to help him, but I believe his girlfriend is helping him out tomorrow, so that's good. Saves me a day of working. And can I get some ketchup, please? Thank you. So, guys, I got a veggie burger and a poutine. The poutine probably has like the gravy's probably meat-based, but not actual meat, so whatever. Oh my god, guys, it is so freaking hot. Kind of excited for Minneapolis, I really am. It's just, I don't know. I don't want to be tired the way I am here. You know, the way like the whole day of freaking thrifting and then tired as hell. I don't want to be like a party pooper. That's the word I'm looking for. I don't want to be a party pooper when it comes to things. Yes. Thank you. The good thing about also like thrifting and being business partners with Daniel is that like, okay, I found like a box of video games, and I do not want to do video games. I don't even want to be bothered by it. Thank you. I don't even want to be bothered by it. But so I literally passed on a big box of video games to him because I knew that was his thing, you know? So like, probably the main benefit of thrifting with someone is not to thrift with someone who kind of like does the same thing that you do, because then you guys are fighting over the same thing. I don't know. It's kind of like, are you guys fighting? Well, I guess if you're kind of cordial, then you'll pass something on to them, they'll pass something on to you. I don't know. I love Diet Coke and I love Coke Zero. I used to hate Coke Zero and I used to love Diet Coke, but now I kind of like Coke Zero more. But anyway, yeah, I'm kind of excited for the drive to Minneapolis just because we haven't been there in forever. But yeah. I'm wondering if I should do I'm gonna maybe like, I don't know, pre-film some content and then edit it on the way there maybe, so that I have something to do in the car. So just not like boring as hell. But Daniel wants to leave at 2 a.m. guys, too, so that we can get there by like 9 a.m. It's so early. I don't like driving in the dark. It scares me. But yeah, I hope I find some good shit in Minneapolis, just because, yeah, we need sales. We need sales. Who gonna pay my bills? Pay my telephone bills, pay my surgery bills. Maybe later I could kill. I don't think you do. So you and me are through. Oh, and also when I dropped Daniel off, his mom came outside and she's like, I'm going to New York. Do you want any purses? That's so sweet of her. His mom knows that I love purses, and she's like, I'm like, I don't want to be, I don't want to take time from your vacation for you to pick me up some purses, but that was so sweet of her to offer. When I get back from Minneapolis, I think in a few days after we're back from Minneapolis, my best friend Rochelle invited me to the beach, so that should be fun, with my goddaughter and her friend Terry. So that should be fun. I haven't been to the beach at all this year so far. I was supposed to go to a pool thing with Liana, but then she got shingles, so that we're gonna reschedule the pool thing. So I've been trying to like open myself up to hang out with other people. It's a little bit difficult for me just because I don't like meeting new people and I don't like new people, and I get anxious around new people, and then I have to learn new people's like behaviors, characteristics, attitudes, and that's too much for me to invest. So I'm kind of just really cultivating the relationships that I have right now. Or, like people that I've ran into frequently, but not quite friends, but like say acquaintances. Like Liana, I think now we're friends. But before I used to just run into her at the thrift store and just chat briefly. And then one day I was like, yo, you want to go movie? She's like, yeah, bitch, I want to go movie. I'm like, let's go movie then. I feel like it's hard to build trust with people, especially new people, obviously. So but I'll be honest, I still think of Dave. Even though a lot of it sucked toward the end. A lot of it was good, and the good was really good. The bad was bad, but the good was really good. I think one of the biggest things I want to accomplish this year too, is like in 2024, is to just fix everything in my car so that nothing is wrong with it, and it'll give me another solid 2 or 3 years, you know, of good use, because my kilometers is up. It's like 186,000 kilometers, guys. And, you know, I just want to fix everything on it, make it a solid car. Come February, my payment is done, so I'll get to save that money. But in February, I need to pay like $1,500 as my last payment in February 2025. And then I need to get a safety before they can transfer the ownership over. So, yeah, February is going to be tough because that's not quite income tax refund season yet. So I need to save like $1,500 plus another whatever, how much it costs to get a safety done and to fix everything in the car, because you can't get a safety unless everything on your car is fixed. So number one on the priority is fix everything on the car. Number two is save money for my last payment for the car, and then save money for the safety. So that really needs to be accomplished ASAP. I'm really going to work hard in Minneapolis. Like, I'm not going to slack at all. We're going to pack up on Red Bull or Monster energy drinks. We have money for that, so thank you to everybody who sent us money. I appreciate it so much. I think we have enough money for our food and a little bit for gas, because Colleen, thank you so much for mailing me. It was a whole ordeal with Colleen, and I don't know why. Her texts are going to my computer, not my phone. I don't know why that's happening. So I can only really respond to her on my computer. But she had sent a gift card to PC and $20 Canadian, $20 American. So that will help for gas a lot. So thank you so much, Colleen. I'm going to do the unboxing. I'll insert the clip of me unboxing it or unopening it for the card. YouAreTheBomb.com. Thank you so much, Colleen. Because she actually mailed it to the wrong address. I think she had a different address for me on file for my P.O. box, but she was able to catch the mailman or mail person, and give them my actual address. So I'm glad everything worked out, because it will really help us on the trip. Thank you so much, Colleen. When I was at the at Junior's at where I got the poutine, there's like this, I think he was a half-orc, he was like a light-skinned Asian, but he was looking at me, and I like that. I was looking at him too. I feel like Asians don't like me though. I feel like Asians don't want to date me because, you know, being different and being taller usually maybe emasculates them. I don't know. I need like an open-minded man. An open-minded man. That's why I love Dave so much, because he was so open-minded, you know? And even though, like, romantically it wasn't going anywhere, platonically it was great. Because, like, toward the end, platonically it was great. It's just, I don't know, his attitude changed.